So let's talk about what this trailer is actually showing us, because there is a lot going on here. Episode 12 is titled The Devil at Home. It's airing on May 17th, and it's the second to last episode of Season 1. That alone should tell you just how high the stakes are right now. We are one episode away from the season finale, and the show is throwing absolutely everything at us before we get there. The episode kicks off with a drug cartel being discovered targeting the Broken Rock Reservation. And right in the middle of all of that chaos, Miles goes completely off the books to hunt down a trafficker on his own. And what makes this even more painful is that we know exactly why Miles makes that choice. In the trailer, Kayce is seen showing sympathy with Miles after learning about his friend's death, which Miles reveals was caused by an overdose. So Miles isn't just going rogue for the thrill of it. He's grieving, he's furious, and he's done waiting for the system to handle things the right way. Cal even warns him directly, telling him that if he goes rogue, it's going to be held against him. And Miles still walks away. That tells you everything about how broken he is in that moment. We've seen throughout this season just how deeply Miles feels the pain of his community. And now that pain has officially crossed the line into something that could destroy his entire career. But here's the real question. If Miles disappears into a trafficking operation completely alone, with no backup and no official support, how far is Kayce actually willing to go to bring him back? Now let's talk about what this episode means in the bigger picture, because The Devil at Home is not just another action episode. It is the second to last episode of the entire season. There is only one more episode remaining after this before the Season 1 finale, which means every single decision made in Episode 12 is going to carry serious weight going into that finale. And the fact that the show is choosing to spend this critical penultimate slot entirely focused on Miles tells you just how important his story has become. Think about it. All season long, we've watched Kayce carry the emotional weight of this team. But now, for the first time, it's Miles who is pushing the story forward in the most dangerous and unpredictable way possible. And the team is going to be pulled in two directions at once because of it. The situation looks like it will force the team to split into two groups, one dealing with the drug cartel at Broken Rock, and the other hunting Miles down before he gets himself killed. That kind of split is incredibly dangerous this close to a season finale, because it means nobody has full backup and everyone is vulnerable. And then there's the new character being introduced this episode. The episode is directed by Ruben Garcia and features a brand new character named Dendry, played by actor Lonzo Liggins. We don't know yet exactly what role Dendry plays in all of this, but introducing a brand new character in the second to last episode of a season is never accidental. It's always intentional. And given that the episode is centered around a drug cartel and a trafficking operation, Dendry could be connected to either threat, or possibly both. So the real question is Dendry someone who helps Miles? Or is Dendry the very reason Miles ends up in more danger than anyone expected? Now, let's zoom all the way out, because Episode 12 isn't just important on its own. It is the bridge that connects everything we've seen this season directly to the season finale. The finale, titled Wolves at the Door, is set up around an assassination attempt against Broken Rock chairman Thomas Rainwater, with Kayce stepping in to protect him while the marshals race to uncover who is targeting him. And when a militia attacks, Kayce realizes the conspiracy is far larger than anyone imagined. And that is absolutely massive, because think about what Episode 12 is doing right now. The drug cartel at Broken Rock, Miles going rogue, a trafficking operation running in the shadows. All of these threats are connected to the same reservation. And it's very hard to believe that a cartel targeting Broken Rock in Episode 12 has nothing to do with an assassination attempt on its chairman in Episode 13. These storylines are building on top of each other deliberately and fast. Whatever Miles uncovers in his rogue mission this week might actually be the piece that blows the entire conspiracy wide open heading into the finale. And then there's the bigger picture that makes all of this even more exciting. Luke Grimes himself has confirmed that Season 2 is going to have somewhere between 18 and 20 episodes, compared to the 13 episodes of Season 1. The show has already pulled in 26.5 million viewers, making it one of the most watched shows on television right now. So the writers know they have a massive audience to carry these stories into a much longer season. That means the threads that feel unresolved at the end of Season 1, the Broken Rock conspiracy, Kayce's emotional journey, the team's future, are all intentionally being left open for something much bigger. Episode 12 is not just setting up the finale, it is setting up an entirely new chapter. And honestly, after everything this team has been through this season, the question isn't whether things are going to explode. The question is just how many of them are going to make it outstanding when they do.